Let's go.
The Ace and TJ family presents Unfiltered, Uncensored, and Uninterrupted. Well, almost.
Right here. Let's go.
This is Share Funny from the Ace and TJ Show Plus.
You know, we do the same amount of work since we've been live on YouTube from the beginning of the show all the way through Share Funny. But it seems like it's by the time we reach the Share Funny time that we've been through a lot more.
Yeah,
because it's kind of like the idea that there's a camera on you nonstop will just, you know, it's kind of like an emotional tired is what it is.
We're emotionally drained.
It's like we're under constant surveillance. Too many laws.
It's like we're reality TV stars, honestly.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would have to agree. It's a reality TV and we're stars. So whatever. I haven't seen any of the comments from people who watch it, you know, those YouTube comments and stuff.
they seem to like it a lot.
They do? Mm-hmm. Well, they're nice people. But now it's like, since Share Funny has always been has been like that for a long time that we're live on the YouTubes. It's like it's not even special anymore.
So there's a Share Funny running now. I'm not sure which day it's from the 11/2, which is what? Is that yesterday? Yesterday. But there's a guy's comment under it that said he watched it yesterday, I guess, watched the show live yesterday and said, I thought TJ was going to be a hippie dude.
I do have big hips. you just can't see them.
What?
You got burger than hips.
I'm kind of hippie.
What in the world gave him the idea that TJ was going to be a hippie?
Yeah, he is definitely not a hippie.
But people are saying things like, you guys have a great day.
No way.
TJ knows his
Don't
psychology.
tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do.
Brian said,
Better
hey,
not.
Finished up another day with y'all. I love it, guys.
I will not have a good day.
There's a guy named Elvis that said,
Elvis commented on it?
Elvis, yeah. And it said, it turns out he thought Ace was TJ and TJ was Ace.
Well, he should know. He's looking down from heaven. He should know who's who.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
And
in heaven, he's skinny Elvis again.
Yeah.
So he's, you know, maybe he's up there, you know, the Lord's got a great entertainer every day.
I didn't know they had internet up there. They probably have the best Wi-Fi.
The best Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't need no fiber.
A couple of messages. Let's see. Eating breakfast and getting ready for work while listening and watching the show. This is cool. One lady said she had a friend get mad at her because he showed me a message and I was scrolling on the message and accidentally put an emoji on the message and he refused to believe that it wasn't accidental. And now we don't talk.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch.
What are y'all looking at?
The cutest video of a cat.
Well, I mean, I was watching something on my computer. I don't know what she was watching.
I was watching that. What?
Ace was reading things
I'm doing show stuff
for
over
the
here.
show.
Yeah, we
and
can
You're over there going,
well, we can
like that.
we can do multiple things at once. It's called
yeah, but not-
multitasking.
but not well.
You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
I heard everything he said, and I was able to appreciate this cute cat.
Wow. That is multitasking.
What kind of cat is it?
A cute, fluffy one.
It was a cross-eyed cat. I'm just scrolling through my
really?
Twitter timeline. Yeah, it's a cross-eyed cat. It was cute.
You know, I'm not against cats.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. Listen to me. I'm trying to tell you something. This is for real. I'm not against cats. My wife is against cats. I'm not. I don't mind cats. I think cats are pretty neat sometimes.
Then why do you make fun of me all the time?
It's not the cat I'm making fun of. It's your stupid behavior about the cat.
Because I want to love them and give them the best love.
Because you are silly with it.
You don't think
Like just now, you can't even look at one on the internet.
I can't.
Like that.
I just want to squish his little nut.
But this show that I've been watching, because there are certain documentaries that I'll watch, Ace, when I'm trying to go to sleep.
Right.
I use that Octopus Doctor Friend, whatever that one was called.
Yeah, you talked about
Octopus
that before.
Teacher. I used that for a while. And 10 minutes into that, it's like visual and audio ambient for me. So I turned on this this documentary about cats, and it's pretty interesting because it makes sense that people have not studied cats like they have dogs, and so they're doing these extensive studies now, and they're finding that cats can do the same thing that dogs can do, pretty much on the same level as far as tricks and to be trained and knowing their name, because people are like, cats don't even know their names when you call their name. So they're showing all of this research. It's pretty interesting. And about how, Riggins, you always say that there's no difference really in a house cat and a tiger, except for the size of them. You know,
That's what the vet had told me.
That they would eat you if they could. But yeah, and these cats are pretty smart. There's a Ukrainian mother-daughter stage act where they have these trained cats and they do tricks with them and all that stuff.
What kind of tricks do they do?
Lots.
Acrobatic tricks.
Wow.
Balancing things.
Yeah, they go through
jumping
hoops.
over each other like on a, this one goes, that one goes, this one's making. I mean, it's crazy. They were on that. What is that, Simon?
America's Got Talent.
Yeah, I think they won 3rd place one year on that show
With cats?
with
Yep.
trained
I'm telling
cats.
you guys, cats are pretty lit, man.
That's
are the
exactly what the scientists said.
The shit.
Said after this exhaustive research we have done, we can only come to the conclusion that, surprisingly, cats are pretty lit.
In summation, cats are lit.
They are the shit.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's shocking. Can you make any money being a traveling cat show?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Can, yeah.
well, they're traveling all over
Yeah.
other countries and things.
Wow.
I bet I'm guessing you can't make a lot of money doing that in Ukraine right now.
Shit.
So they probably had to go to another country. But the daughter speaks great English.
Dude.
The mom can't speak a word of it.
Holy crap.
It's weird.
Give cats their flowers
Yeah,
Right.
while they're still here.
right. But it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy because you always say that, you can't train cats like you do dogs. And they did say that what they found was that the difference between training a cat and a dog is that the dog instinctively wants to please you. The cat doesn't. So you got to go at a different angle
Yeah, 'cause
with a
they're-
cat.
That's why I love cats, because they're not just gonna do whatever. They're gonna do what they want, no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah, they're little
I
assholes.
have respect for that. I have respect for them.
Yeah.
I love dogs, but dogs are always gonna do what I want them to do. I can relate to a cat more than I can to a dog.
Well, that's good because that means that you're the type of person that doesn't give a shit about anything.
Yeah, that's true.
You just do things
Oh.
on your own, like a cat.
I give a shit about things I give a shit about.
Whoa,
That's very profound.
is that Socrates over there?
Okay.
I don't know. Is that what is that?
He's putting his glasses on. Is that
Nietzsche. A great philosopher.
You guys love.
Do you feel like you
I
and
give a shit
Khaleesi
about the shit I give a shit about.
you feel like you and Khaleesi have a lot in common?
Oh, she's me in cat form, 100%.
So she oversleeps a lot?
Yep. She does. She sleeps a lot. I wish I could sleep as much as she does.
You also shit in a box?
I mean, pretty much. About the same. My bathroom is a box
Is that
shaped.
Is that breed of cat? Do they have like where their heads are small? Does she have a small
She
head?
has a smaller head than she
than
should
the
for her
right-
body. Yeah.
Is that the
Really?
breed of cat or is it she a mutant?
No, I think that's a breed of cat.
She a mutant.
She got a big old head.
Teenage mutant cat.
It's cuter than it sounds.
Yeah, it is.
Very small head, big
Huge
body,
body.
big tail.
Yeah.
It's better than it sounds.
She's the cutest. I just even thinking about her
half-
right now, I want to start crying. She's
Half
so
her
cute.
body has fur, half doesn't. I mean, she just couldn't make up her mind. That's how unique she is.
It's cute, you know.
But what breed of cat is that?
She's a Highland Lynx.
Okay.
Highland Lynx.
Why have we never seen pictures? Why do you post pictures of her or anything? I don't know.
She tries to show us pictures. I give, I'll
You
admit
guys
this,
don't- yeah.
Oh.
we mock.
I look at them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
I don't
seeing
mock the
them.
pictures.
Riggins does.
Again, I don't mock the cat.
Yeah, you do.
I mock you.
No. You mock my cat.
No, I don't.
I posted on our Facebook and Instagram page for National Cat Day, and I was like, the guys are probably going to hate that I'm posting this, but I don't care. I'm going to put my cat out there.
That was good.
Because when we hired someone to help us with our social media, she told us that people don't like cats. I don't know if she knew that I had a cat at that point, but she was like, yeah, you can post. You remember that, Riggins?
That is amazing.
Because Riggins and I were both with her that day. And she's like, yeah, you can post pictures of dogs. People love dogs. And I said, oh, what about cats? She's like, no, people don't like cats. I was like, you jerk.
But she's got statistics and all to back that
I
up.
don't care. Khaleesi breaks the statistic
people-
mold.
People don't respond to cats as much as they do
Yeah,
dogs.
she's like, they don't like cats. I was like, well, they're going to like my cat.
And did you tell her then that you had a cat?
I don't remember, but I definitely kept posting pictures of Khaleesi afterwards. Like, I don't care. I'm posting them.
I looked right down at my phone and went, oh, shit.
I was like, how dare you?
No offense, but people hate your cat.
Alexis was like, I've done my research, and they love them.
Yeah, so. Stupid.
Totally forgot about that.
I was so upset.
Clearly, it's never left Alexis's mind.
No. 2 years later, and I'm still very upset about it.
I'm surprised
she
you
did
didn't
good
cuss
work,
her
though, I
out,
think.
though.
She must have known something.
Well, she's nice, and, she was very nice, but she said some very silly things that I didn't appreciate.
Silly what? Because you don't like them?
Well,
What she
it just
said?
seems like it was just not true. She was just kind of pulling that from nowhere. I'm like, people
yeah, but-
actually, I said, do you know that there are Instagram pages that are solely dedicated to cats and they have thousands and thousands of followers? So,
The cat is kind of the internet's favorite animal.
exactly. So, what does she know about that?
I don't know.
Grumpy Cat, he was one of the first cats that went viral.
But I mean, she had the research with her.
Well, it
though.
seems like she had the wrong research.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't seem right to me because I know there are a lot of friendly cat people out there and all that. But I don't know everything about the ins and outs of what moves people on the social medias.
She did, though.
Yeah, that's her profession.
I don't know, man. There's an article here that said why cats rule the internet,
See?
and I just saw something that said there are far more dog videos, far more searches for dogs, but cat content gets almost 4 times more viral views than content featuring dogs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now, they do point out because there is so much more content about dogs out there that when you find a good cat video, cat people all tend to like that, to go that one video, which is why they would, because there's so few, or much fewer, they would go viral.
I need to make Khaleesi an Instagram page. That's been a goal for the last year, and I just haven't
Yes.
done it. But then she's going to go viral.
You've said that for as long as
I know.
You need to do that.
I need to do it because she's going to be my meal ticket.
Okay, well,
do
it's
it,
never
do it,
happening.
do
You're
it.
not going to do it.
I am going to do it.
Yeah, I say get that done.
I'm going to do it this weekend. I'm going to start
Hell
it.
yeah.
Are you guys going to be supporters and follow her
I
page?
will. Yeah.
Are you going to post a lot of stories?
They're going to be her stories, so she's posting them. It's her Instagram.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would follow you. I would follow her.
Okay.
On that. Now, I might mute the story, but you won't be able to tell if I do that, though, will you?
I will when I see that you never watch any of the stories.
It's true.
She's going to go back and search to see if you've watched the story.
No.
Yeah, it might take off, honestly.
Yeah, probably
It
would.
also could crash.
Rob,
Yeah, it would probably take off.
But hey, it's not doing you jack squat now, so might as well try it.
just try.
Yeah,
Go for it.
I like it.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Okay, good.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. More next.
One of the main things that we can do to make our homes stay comfortable is to make sure that there are no pests in the home. And the best way to do that is with our friends at Cardinal Environmental Solutions. Now, Cardinal Environmental Solutions has over 25 years of experience in the pest control industry. And the thing about it is that they are from this area. They serve the entire greater Charlotte area, and they grew up here in Charlotte. They raise their families here in Charlotte. They understand the climate, the soil types, all of the various pests that invade our homes, and they even deal with the bad mosquitoes that we have. So if you need someone to take care and make sure that your house is bug-free and rodent-free, then you need Cardinal Environmental Solutions. They're very easy to find. Just go to acetj.com/cardinal, acetj.com/cardinal, and start living pest-free today with Cardinal.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family.
Let's go.
I mean, who cares? Who cares? I love the fact that Alexis lashes out at everybody and calls Rob names, and then she wears a shirt in here that says "Kindness is free."
Yeah.
I'm kind to y'all.
You're the least kind
No,
person on
I'm
the
kind,
show.
and I send you guys kind wishes every day.
You do,
Yeah, I do.
but subliminally.
All kinds of liminals. Subliminal. Subliminally and all the other inalies.
So on the regular old show today, at the end, we were talking about how Alexis can tell if somebody was something else in a past life or if they had a past life.
Yeah.
And you said Ace doesn't have a past life.
Yeah, he's a new soul.
Right. But can you tell what somebody was in their past life?
I can get
Like if somebody was, if I was a fire ant in my past life.
Whoa.
not fire ant, but I can get vibes of things. For example, I'll give you an example. I worked with this guy the other day at an event, and he gave me Viking vibes. Like I told him, I said, I feel like you were a Viking in a previous life.
And what did he say to that?
He just looked at me and said, cool.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Did he say, it's actually October 31st and I'm wearing a costume?
No.
What gave it away?
Yeah.
Did he have long blonde hair?
Yep. He actually did. This is after I told him he also looked like a Targaryen.
Is it the rabbit pelt?
Sometimes I've gotten vibes
The
from
red
some
beard.
people that they were like in a jazz band in the 1920s. I just get that vibe.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it
But
mean?
there's no proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in this life that don't have proof, yet they're still real.
What does
Yeah.
it mean to be a new soul or whatever? What does that mean? When you say that I have no past life because I'm a new soul.
Well, you might have like one or two past lives, but
But what does that mean to be a new soul?
that just means that you haven't had much experience on this earth, living many lives. So like a lot of the things, that's why, sometimes you might not have the most patience.
So
Because if you've lived lots of lives, then you would have learned patience and it stays with you. But
Hey,
since
it's
you're a
not
new
your fault.
That's
soul,
one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
It's not your fault, Ace.
it's not your fault though. I know.
Yeah.
That's why I don't hold anything against you.
So in other words,
the universe's fault.
It's
is
a reincarnation thing. Then. You believe in reincarnation.
I don't think that people come back or go back as animals though. I think if you're a person, you're going to come back as another person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What leads you to believe that?
So
It's just a feeling. I
are
have.
they the same race?
No.
No.
You can be different races.
Okay.
Different genders, age, all that.
I want to be a black guy next.
You probably were a black guy already.
You think?
Yeah.
Is that what kind of vibe you're getting from him?
I mean, now
was a
that you
black
said,
guy?
yeah, you might have been.
Nice. Really?
Yep.
Was the Viking a Minnesota Viking or like an actual Viking?
No, like a Viking from another country.
You didn't feel like you were a professional football player like in the 60s?
Don't you know? Okay, I know that you're probably going to have some way that you're going to like say this isn't true, but don't you hear those stories a lot about kids that talk about their previous lives and like they have these details about things that they would have never had details about or even use language that they don't even know about, but they talk about their memories and stuff like that. So I think there has to be some truth to it. There's way too many stories of similar things for me to be like, that's not true.
Okay. So the guy that you said he was a Viking, he wasn't buying the shit. He wasn't
Yeah,
into
he's
it or
from
whatever.
Germany. He's from Germany, so he's probably
Oh.
like, okay, yeah, I can see that.
But you said he was just like,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, he doesn't show a lot of emotion either way,
Right.
whatever
So
I tell
that's a
him.
Viking thing as
Vikings
well.
don't
That's a
show.
Viking
Exactly.
trait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Because they
just
didn't show any emotion
seemed
going
like-
through beheading people, pillaging and whatnot.
Yeah, that's probably where he gets it from. And you could just feel the salt air in his soul. I could just feel it.
And do you know a lot of people who have this ability that you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Are any of them not potheads?
Yeah.
Really? I would have to see that.
The girl that does the Reiki for me, she's never smoked weed in her life. She doesn't do any drugs whatsoever.
Yeah.
No mushrooms.
No mushrooms, nothing. And she thinks all the things I think.
Yeah. But doesn't she profit from it? Isn't that her business?
No, her main business is real estate agent.
Okay.
Yeah. And her husband's in NASCAR, so I don't think that they're really trying to make all this money. They're pretty
Well, then
good.
why is she working at all then?
Because that's what she wants to do.
She wants to help people.
Yeah.
No.
And this is helping people's energies and their vibes. It's what people need the most help with these days.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. People
If
need
I'm
most
buying
help
a
with
house for
inflation.
somebody and they start that bullshit, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not sure we really want to sell at this point.
Yeah.
We may wait until spring to put it up.
Are you sure
really.
you want the good vibes on your side to sell your house or to buy a house?
No.
And then she can put crystals in there, walk through with it, and then what if you do get the house? Think the crystals.
Yeah, then it would be a coincidence.
Oh, of course. It's always a coincidence. All the time.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't believe in this devil's magic bullshit.
It's not devil's magic.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not the devil even
It
involved in
absolutely
it.
is. If you're going to say that people come back in another life and that you can
How is that the devil?
sprinkle crystals throughout a place to bring magic to it so you can sell the house and all that. That's, yeah.
Crystals that were made in the earth that God made. How is that from the devil? If God made it.
Because God didn't make it saying they had special powers. God has the powers. The
God
crystals
didn't
don't
say
have that.
anything has special powers. God didn't say the oxygen has special powers, but yet it has special powers because we use it to live.
No, that's just its function.
God
It
didn't
doesn't have
say
special powers.
God
That's just
didn't-
the function of oxygen.
God didn't say that all these things that we have medicine from, all these other things, this has special powers, guys, it's gonna heal you. No, we just figured it out as human beings as we went along.
Yeah, because it's tangible stuff.
Okay, well, there are other
It's
things
like,
that are not
you
tangible.
can't prove that a crystal has any kind of special magic powers at all. So
It's faith, which you guys
right.
always talk about
and the
faith.
faith you're supposed to have is in God.
I have
not
faith in God and the good
not in
things that God made.
All right.
I have faith in His
Okay,
creation.
well then that's your deal, and you know I can have my deal.
I know, all I'm saying is not the
My
devil.
deal is what my deal is, and your deal is going to have you smoking a turd in hell. So
and
whatever.
God created this earth that has weed on it.
Sure. Yeah, I didn't say anything about weed.
I know, but you said about that it's devil worship, and it's
I didn't
not.
say weed is devil worship.
Crystals.
All of that kind of believing in sorcerers' powers and all that.
I never said anything
Believing
about
that
sorcerer.
people come back as other people, and
Yep.
you know, and I don't know what book it's in, but I do know that. I know it is the book of Jelly Roll. And he says that all the savage bitches go to heaven.
What?
I was not aware.
Yeah,
Didn't know the book of Jelly Roll well enough to know that.
I don't like that.
all the savage bitches go to heaven. He ain't saying anything about Crystal,
Well, maybe
unless the
just
savage bitch's name's Crystal.
Jelly Roll doesn't, know all the things yet.
He smokes the pot that you would be like, oh my God, how does he smoking all that? So you ought to be following him around. You're trying to get some of his queef.
Ew,
I mean,
stop it.
Keef.
Oh my God. What?
Keef.
I can't with him.
That's gracious.
I know.
Keef.
He said what he said.
This would be a good time to take a break.
Yeah.
It's funny that's meant to be shared. This is the Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ family.
One of the main things that we can do to make our homes stay comfortable is to make sure that there are no pests in the home. And the best way to do that is with our friends at Cardinal Environmental Solutions. Now, Cardinal Environmental Solutions has over 25 years of experience in the pest control industry. And the thing about it is that they are from this area. They serve the entire greater Charlotte area, and they grew up here in Charlotte. They raise their families here in Charlotte. They understand the climate, the soil types, all of the various pests that invade our homes, and they even deal with the bad mosquitoes that we have. So if you need someone to take care and make sure that your house is bug-free and rodent-free, then you need Cardinal Environmental Solutions. They're very easy to find. Just go to acetj.com/cardinal, acetj.com/cardinal, and start living pest-free today with Cardinal.
Share Funny is a production of the Ace and TJ family. For more, download the Ace and TJ app in your app store. Now, more of the Share Funny podcast.
All right, here's one of those sweet stories they say that we need more of. Back in the late 90s, two kids in Virginia named Katie McNeil and Paul Damon were best friends.
That's friends.
They were best friends. She secretly had a crush on him, and she tried to kiss him once, but he turned his head. He didn't want any part of that. Then they lost touch when he joined the Navy. 24 years later, I think, they've found each other on the Facebook, and now they are engaged.
Wow.
To be married?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Engaged to be married. And
Good for them.
They're getting married in July.
Cute.
So what happened is that either he got less good looking or she got more good looking because she's cute now. And he is, as they say, a lucky man.
Got it. And she tried to kiss him?
Yeah, she was
And he
the
turned her-
ugly duckling that ended up turning cute.
Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how it is, man.
The girl got hot.
Classic.
I was like that. Ugly duckling.
You were?
Yeah, I was weird looking.
How so? Head too big for your body?
Big forehead.
I was going to say it was the forehead, wasn't it?
Cut my hair all weird.
Mustache.
Yup, mustache. Sweat stash.
Homemade clothes.
Homemade clothes. All those
A
things.
lot of lace
Yeah.
on those dresses.
I didn't know how to style my hair, so I would wear like a pound of gel. I looked like I had crispy noodles as hair.
I thought, though, that was how you judged that it was right, if it felt crunchy.
I know. I didn't know any better. The crunchier I thought, the better.
Yeah, I've been there.
So what did the other girls your age at school that weren't Jehovah's Witnesses, what did they dress like?
They had like Justice Just for Girls or limited to clothes. And not only that, but like I couldn't afford that stuff. So they always had nice sneakers, the rolly ones.
Is that why you still, to this day, you want some Heelys?
Yup.
You would bust your ass on
No, I
Heelys.
wouldn't.
Oh, my God.
And I could come up to people so cool. Like I would just roll and like do a little like smooth corner. Hey, what's up?
Do they still make them like they did, like, same style and all that they had back then?
I've still seen
Well,
them
let's get
online.
you some.
Heelys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heelys.
Heelys.
Skechers.
Heelys. Like wheelies. Heelys.
wheelies.
The original shoes with wheels.
My son, I think.
Yeah, here they are.
No, my daughter had some.
Avengers, Star Wars. They got lots of options.
They
But you
banned-
would not be under women. You'd be under girls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pac-Man, or just plain.
Yeah, I like these unicorn ones.
The kids are $55. Some are 55 and up. Some are 60, depending on the print you want. There they are, man. You need to get them.
And you don't think you would have a hard time? Have you ever been good at roller skating or anything?
I mean, I'm not like the best, but I can make it happen.
When you were in school, say you're in middle school, and that was probably the age that on Fridays we started going to the skating rink and hanging out. Was that something you were allowed to do?
No.
But not because for religious reasons, just because your mother was that strict on you to be around other people or what, other kids or what?
Yeah, she didn't. Well, they in Jehovah's Witness Church, they advise that you don't do any extracurricular activities with people that are not
right,
Jehovah's
not
Witness.
Jehovah's
So it's not like it's against the church, but they don't support
Like
it.
you wouldn't get disfellowshipped for going skating at the
No.
skating rink. They would just frown on it.
They would find out my mom for letting me go. Yeah,
But if you were going to go skating, it would need to be like you, your mom, some other kids from the church.
Jehovah's Witness church, yeah.
As a group, maybe on a Saturday afternoon when there weren't a lot of other kids there, like a Saturday night when kids might be smoking or whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Our First Baptist Church in Winfield, Louisiana, had its own skating rink.
What?
What?
Yeah.
We did in our church. We had the gym.
Cool.
They had skates, and we would have skating party things in the gym, and you would just skate around the gym. It was awesome.
Oh, these are kind of cool, y'all.
I know I would bust my ass on some Heelys.
Oh man.
Can we all wear Heelys to the next live show?
No.
So lit.
I am not wearing Heelys.
But I think we would more easily get Rob in a pair of Heelys than Riggins.
Maybe.
I don't think you'd be.
I don't know. I'd never. It was after my time, but I was good at roller skating, rollerblading.
They have these Heelys that is SpongeBob, and it says "Good vibes only."
Well, there you go. That's the universe telling you to go bust your ass.
Yeah, I can't roller skate. No, thank you.
There you go.
I'm gonna get me some
But the Heelys are different than the
roller skates.
skating.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, that's why I feel like I could do Heelys. Roller skating probably would bust my ass
Because I never understood how it worked where you just walked on them.
because you got to push the
Like, you just stomp down on it or whatever.
Clicks in
and it
they
goes back
pop out,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Kate
And
had
how do you get them open, like where you can roll on them?
Yeah, because they would do it out of nowhere. They'd just
Yeah.
be walking all of a sudden.
Yeah, there's a way. It's got something to do with the way your foot. You can do something and it kind of clicks them out.
Yeah, I didn't remember that when my daughter had them. Of course, she may have lost interest in them pretty fast. My kids tend to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know where they get that from.
I remember at Concord Mills they had big signs and
Yeah.
no Heelys, like they banned them from the mall.
They
were
could be
terrorizing
super annoying at
people.
places. Kids swooping around, spinning around.
That's
in
what I
circles
want to
and
do so bad. I just want
What's
to
up, nerds?
swoop around. Yeah, nerds.
So now they do it on those city scooters.
Hell yeah, that's the new version.
Uh huh.
Look like a douche.
Do you miss that, Riggins? Walking around the big city, having those scooters come around you and all that?
I miss seeing people crash on those scooters.
My little friend Jenny asked me yesterday if you like it better living out and not having to deal with all that city, riffraff and stuff.
No, I thought I would. It's there's good sides and bad sides, but I do miss a lot of the getting drunk on like a Saturday night and then 10:30 going to walk the dog through Uptown. That was like the most fun. And at the time it was just part of life, but I miss all that.
You do?
Hell yeah. And that is not my personality at all. Like you would not think that would be my thing, but yeah, I loved it.
does the stuff that you've gained make up for what you miss?
Sometimes.
Should we ask you, though, when you're not so pissed off at that one tree?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
In
just
your yard.
say. He's mad at the leaves right now.
Hate that stupid ass tree more than I can even tell you. You should see my front yard right now. I mean, it's like, oh my God.
You have to rake it every day?
Every day I'm raking this stupid thing. And I know I don't have to, but I had an idea about what I wanted to do in the front yard, and it is all falling apart. My dreams were crushed. There's no sun. It's like living in a cave out of the front of that stupid house.
Don't let some little leaves ruin your dreams.
But his whole front yard is complete. It's a small little front yard, but it's completely in the shade.
I'm like,
the entire front of his house never sees sun at any point during the day.
2:00, I'm standing out in the road just like surveying the bullshit that is my front yard. I'm just like, shit. What did I do? How did I screw this up? I'm the only house on the block. And some lady DM'd us the other day. She goes, I know exactly where he lives. And she was right. Because there's like one spot that gets a lot of leaves. I was like, oh my God, yeah, because she's right.
So you get all the leaves and none of the sun.
Yeah.
None of the sun.
But the back of your house, with the yard's bigger at the back, but it's got tons of sun.
Yeah, it's like a living on the surface of the sun.
Do you ever sit outside on your little deck out there? You're like a little patio?
It's too sunny. It's a bit of a Goldilocks situation.
I can't
got
with
going on.
him.
This one is
Front
too
is
dark.
too dark.
This one is too sunny.
I was gonna say
It's
because
like-
you don't sit on the front because
I will once all the leaves fall and it's 30 degrees outside. That's when I'm really looking forward to. But raking leaves is not fun. Mowing the yard is fun. It's like, it's fun to see the progress, but raking leaves just hurts your back and you're stuffing the leaves in the bags. And it's
What if you got a blower
I have a blower.
and it doesn't work on the getting rid of the leaves?
The yard is so small that if I use the blower, they're flying across the street.
Isn't there
The
something
other
like
neighbor's
a
yard.
leaf vacuum? Haven't they invented
They
something
do.
like that yet?
They make it looks like a blower, but it's got a bag on it, but
Yeah.
it just sucks. And it also acts as a blower, but it also works as a vacuum.
Yeah,
but then you look like a total, enormous douche with that thing.
Your yard's not big enough to warrant that. You would look like a
No.
jerk.
Yeah.
I did see something cool yesterday, though, on the side of the road in town. They had a big truck and a huge hose that
Yeah.
comes out of the back of
That's
the
how
truck.
they do it.
Yeah.
And they just rake all the leaves over to it, and it just sucks all the leaves up right into the back of the truck.
But it seemed like if you got a small yard, it would be better to have the suction thing like that.
Right. That's
I
what I'm
had a
saying because it's
smaller
small. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're not
Yeah.
out there for a long time and it's not a big bag.
Oh,
And who cares what people
Yeah,
think you
and
look
I
like
mean,
out
I would
there?
get it if they weren't much more expensive than blowers.
Yeah. You'd be
With
done
the
in
bag
no
What do you
time.
think?
A couple hundred.
Oh,
And I've already got I've got every piece of lawn equipment known to man for a yard that's maybe 20 feet. 20
And
feet
dark.
by, yeah, and pitch
it's so
black.
dark people can't see you got leaves.
I'm
in your
worried
yard.
that somebody's going to slip on the leaves out on the sidewalk and hurt themselves. I mean, they're on
and they're going to come sue you.
No, I'm not even worried about that.
Yeah, they'd sue the homeowner.
I just
not
feel
him.
terrible.
He's got the only house that has leaves on the whole street.
I'm in the middle of the street. I'm like looking left and right. I'm like, what the shit is going on around here? 'Cause I don't get it.
I'm out here
Why did
raking
no
every
other-
day.
Yeah. They think I'm like crazy. I'm like, whoa, who's going to rake up the leaves? You going to come over here and rake them? No, you're not.
I blew the leaves off of our driveway the other day when I got home, and Jody was walking in the neighborhood, and she got back about 15 minutes after I had blown the driveway, and you couldn't even tell I
Just covered in leaves again. Yeah.
How fruitless. That's the way I feel every day. I'm like, why did I even do that? She could have just waited another day and saved time.
Right.
Yeah.
But I
you
blow
gotta
them.
do it.
I do blow them into the neighbor's yard.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't care.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I should do that.
No, don't do that.
But they have no leaves in their yard, so they know
they
would come
would
from
definitely know.
They'd be buried up to their eyeballs in dead leaves if I did that.
And you put them in a trash can?
Put them in. Yeah, I have a specific yard waste, like city trash can,
Oh.
with the lid on it. I filled that thing up 5 times, the whole thing.
And it's actually made for leaves and limbs.
Yard
and things
waste.
Like that. Wow.
And they only come once a week. It's like every garbage person. But
So 2 people have just DM'd and said, get a mower with a bag attachment on it.
I know somebody else said that too. I should get with the. But I'm telling you, that bag attachment, I would have to empty it out 10 times. I don't. They must
Your
make
yard's
one
not
that's-
that. I mean, you're small,
I'm
Riggins.
telling you, I've done it 15 times. I know it's a ton of leaves. I don't know how. I've
so
got every leaf
You have
from
every
Georgia to the Appalachia in my fucking yard. They're getting in a car, they're getting in an Uber and they're coming to my house and hopping out and landing in my yard. It's insane.
Share funny from the Ace and TJ family.
One of the
More
main
next.
things that we can do to make our homes stay comfortable is to make sure that there are no pests in the home. And the best way to do that is with our friends at Cardinal Environmental Solutions. Now, Cardinal Environmental Solutions has over 25 years of experience in the pest control industry. And the thing about it is that they are from this area. They serve the entire greater Charlotte area, and they grew up here in Charlotte. They raise their families here in Charlotte. They understand the climate, the soil types, all of the various pests that invade our homes, and they even deal with the bad mosquitoes that we have. So, if you need someone to take care and make sure that your house is bug-free and rodent-free, then you need Cardinal Environmental Solutions. They're very easy to find. Just go to acetj.com/cardinal, acetj.com/cardinal, and start living pest-free today with Cardinal.
Hey, it's funny you'll share. The Ace and TJ family presents the Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, today is Thursday, and that's a special day on the Share Funny because it is the one-star strip club reviews with the Leaf Man.
I like it.
I'm still thinking about this. It consumes my thoughts, those dumb leaves. I'm telling you. Puts me in a bad mood. But I'm going to try to rebound with the one-star strip club reviews. This is where we go across the country and visit real strip clubs and read real one-star reviews from the internet. Not a lot of people going to the strip clubs right now. I don't know why. Not a lot of new reviews, but I got what I got.
It's it's expensive.
Yeah, it might be an inflation thing.
You don't have as much. You don't have as much disposable income.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably.
And
right.
women are getting uglier.
And maybe women are getting just uglier. That's good.
You want to spend that money, or you probably could stay home and get on OnlyFans for $10 a month, and
I bet you can't smell OnlyFans.
Oh God,
That's exactly right.
that is so gross.
Ain't nothing like the sweet smell of stripper hair.
We'll start in Tucson, Arizona, at a place called Eden's Adult Cabaret. Tom left a one-star review. Hands down, the worst strip club I've ever been to. Have you ever heard of a strip club that has an unnecessary cover charge? A strip club that doesn't serve alcohol? A strip club with atrocious women working on the floor and it smells like a Mexican laundromat? Neither had I until I went to Eden's. I will literally avoid this place at all costs from now on, mostly because I want to stay as classy as possible while also avoiding getting any STDs. This grimy place should have do not enter signs on it. You've been warned, one star.
Yeah, I just really would want to make sure that he stays as classy as possible.
Yeah.
That's
That's
his
not right.
big concern. And what's an unnecessary cover charge?
That's what I wanted to know. What does he mean by unnecessary cover charge? Aren't all
Like it's
cover
not
charges are
worth
unnecessary?
He's like, it's not worth it. Not worth the $2 at the door.
Not in Tucson, anyway. Then we can go to Baltimore, Maryland, at a place called the Penthouse Club. John left a one-star review. The girls here all attempt the same scam, the Cash App scam, as I call it. Two of these girls on two different occasions tried to take my phone and asked me to unlock it so she could take pictures of her vagina and tits. And then both of them tried to send themselves money from my phone via Cash App. I'm telling this other couple, and the couple told me that another girl had tried to do the same exact thing to them. I told a manager who was clearly already drunk at 10 p.m., and he said, well, why'd you give the girls your phone? Well, he did have a point. He's clearly in on the scam and is paid by the girls to look the other way. F this place and everyone who works here. You have been warned.
A lot of them say that. Don't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't give them your phone.
Yeah, why would you give him your
Never.
phone?
Yeah, I like
Unlock it for me. Get out of here.
Nope.
But if they told you what they told me, then I defy you to be able to resist that temptation.
Just don't take pictures of the.
vagina and tits. It's a pretty good little scam they got going on. If that's true, obviously, who knows? Then we can get a bonus review. Same place, Penthouse Club, bonus review. Tom left a one-star review. These people suck. They threw me out for no reason, and I think they might be communists.
That sounds like a review I would write.
Have we
what gave it
ever
away.
gone a week where we didn't have a review where someone was either thrown out or beaten up
For no reason.
Yeah,
For no reason. It's always that.
It's always
For no reason.
They punched me in the face twice for no reason.
Out of the blue, sucker punched. Yeah, all the time.
Cowards.
It's always for no reason.
And I'm suing. I have my lawyer looking into it. Then we can go to Tanca Verde, Arizona. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. There's like a Q in there. At a place called Raiders Reef. Short review from a guy named Jason. The downside, he's broke it out like this. The downside, paunchy single moms, fupas for everyone. Slow service, maybe counterfeit alcohol, bouncers with inferiority complexes. The upside, Lola. 1 star.
That's the only good thing I can say about
Lola.
I wish I could.
We had
learn more
Lola.
about
That
her.
was it, man.
What difference does it make whether they're single moms or married moms? Like
Yeah.
he said single moms, like that's where, and if they was married, it'd be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in there to look at them naked.
I hate like the condescending, like they're just single moms. Like, well, you're the jerk off that's writing a review on the internet about a strip club
Right.
in Tucson.
Right.
Like, who looks like an idiot? I hate when they're condescending to these women. I hate it. It's like, you're a scumbag. What are you talking about?
Oh, Riggins, you're so sweet.
Isn't
Stick up
that-
for the strippers. No, I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What are you doing to talk down to them? We can go to Southern Exposure in Salt Lake City, Utah. Not many
Well,
strip clubs in Salt
But the ones who are trying to rob them and stuff, that's a different.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah.
If he's just going to talk
Yeah,
about
just because they don't look good or
Yeah.
got kids or whatever.
up.
Yeah. Hold my baby when I go strip. I mean, why would you say anything negative about her?
Yeah, come on. She's a peach. In Salt Lake City, Utah, Southern Exposure. This one's a little different. John left a 1-star review. They didn't put on the menu that they spread mayonnaise on every sandwich. I know many people like mayonnaise, but personally I hate it with a passion. When the waitress came with the check and asked me how everything was, I told her they should say on the menu that they put mayonnaise on every sandwich. She apologized and offered me a new one to go, but I said I was in a hurry and I was too annoyed and disgusted and just wanted to leave. Other than that, her food sucks. 1 star.
He did nothing but review their food.
Yeah, he went for lunch and they should put that shit on the menu. If you can put mayonnaise on it, I hate it. So,
We've never had one of those.
never a straight food review.
It's always the food. The knock on the food was, oh, by the way,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the strippers stink, and bouncers are mean, and the bartenders water down the drinks. And by the way, the worst sandwich I ever had.
Exactly. The wings were small.
Right.
They promised us hot dogs, and there were no hot dogs.
So you can't really get mad at this guy for being trashy.
No.
He's not talking shit about the girls. He's
Yeah.
like, the sandwich sucks.
Yeah.
I hate mayonnaise.
I hate it. I'm going to leave a review right now. I don't want one to go. I thought that was nice. They offered him one to go
Yeah.
to fix it.
Tried to make it up to
Yeah,
him.
and their service is the opposite of what we usually hear about on the 1-star strip club
Yeah.
reviews. They're not trying to rob him or anything. It's like, hey, we want the customers to be happy. We'll fix you one to go.
Matter of fact, you're right. We should put that on the menu. That's not right.
Thank you. Come again.
We can go to Washington, D.C. at a place called Archibald's. John left a 1-star review. The owners and the managers here are horrible people. Customers are ripped off and nothing's being done about it. Tabs are padded by thousands of dollars. When this club gets shut down, no one will be surprised. Sonia, the prize bartender, is Satan in the flesh. She will rob men blind and pays off management with her earnings, which is how she's able to keep her job. The establishment is under investigation for credit card fraud because of her shenanigans, and her waitress cohort beware.
How does he know all that? That they're under investigation and all of that.
He's talking to the strippers, and one of them says, "This place is under
Right.
investigation. The manager's a racist and a piece of shit."
Yeah.
That's how it always goes.
Right, and as soon as I get enough money saved up, I'm leaving here as fast as I can. I'm just having look. I'm turning the other way, keep my mouth shut.
Pillow talking, you know. Let me wrap up in Clearwater, Florida, at a place called Diamond Dolls, and I wrote in parentheses here connoisseur because we've got a real strip club connoisseur on our hands.
Okay. This is like a prime
seen it.
1-star strip club review.
Well, he's been to a lot and he knows what he's talking about when it
Okay.
comes to strip clubs. And he said, if you don't respond positively to offers of private dances, the girls here go for the quote unquote whales or the regulars. Nice, skilled routines, and some of them will stop by and thank you after tipping, but it's always ended with an offer for a private dance. Not that I'm opposed to PDs, but I have a type, petite and ethnic. And those girls never even stop by to offer. Plus, I have another go-to girl at another club that's taking a break to work on her degree. At the end of the evening, I gathered up my wad of bills and gave them to the DJ, and I said, at least you were doing your job. 1 star. So there's a lot going on in there. Uses the term whales or regulars. We call them whales here in the industry. And I'm not opposed to PDs.
PDs.
This is a private dance.
Private dance.
PDs. And I do have my type, petite and ethnic. Very specific.
He's got a regular at another club.
And then who's currently taking a break to work on her degree. So she's one of the good ones.
He's helping pay for it.
Yeah, probably right.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be so? I've always thought this so odd if you regularly, say once a week, you go to the same strip club to see the same girl and have her dance for you. Isn't that just weird? Like week after week after week after week after week, you keep going back having this person dance for you.
That's very common.
I know it is.
Yeah.
It just seems so weird.
But why it's like almost like when you go see your favorite server, and you're regular. You're gonna go and you're gonna tip them. You know you're gonna have a good time. They're gonna take care of you. Maybe it's the same.
I'm gonna go every week and give you $500 or whatever.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you know, like Cheeto over here at the Mexican restaurant across the street.
Yeah, like Cheeto.
Yeah. Always sit in his section.
And you enjoy and you have a good time every time, right?
Love him.
So
Love
you
him.
know that you're gonna have a good time. Same.
He's got a mohawk.
Oh, Cheeto has a mohawk? Yeah, I never knew
And
that.
Yeah, but he's not lap dancing.
But that's why you know you're gonna get a good lap dance.
It seems so weird to me.
Cheeto, you can see him. And he's got a lot of cats. It's a bunch of cats. Not at the restaurant with him, but at home. And he still wears a COVID mask. So he makes less now for wearing the mask. We don't tip him as much. Kidding.
The Share Funny Podcast is a production of the Ace and TJ family. To get more Ace and TJ 24/7, download the Ace and TJ app. Just search for Ace and TJ in your app store. All Share Funny material copyright ATJ Incorporated 2021.